Hi Gemini. We're going to do your general reading for August. We're going to start with the love and relationship portion. Then we're going to do your career and finance. And lastly, we're going to do your spiritual well-being, what you can do to have a deeper connection with God and elevate your consciousness. All right, so let's get started. Spirit, what do we have for love and relationship for Gemini? Sorry, too many cards. What do we have for Gemini? I see you entering a resting period, trying to connect with yourself, possibly meditating, praying, releasing old, trying to reevaluate the things you need to let go of, praying, connecting with God, possibly going to church here. Hermit card. You're definitely taking a break from love. You could have been dealing with a Virgo. I feel like the energy I'm picking up is very like, I'm sad it didn't work out, or I really wanted this for myself. Why didn't it go accordingly, or something like that. But you're okay with the change as well, because you're like, well, this is just a chance for me to go ahead and give more to myself and pay attention to what I need to work on. So it's like, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like a magnifying glass, and someone's kind of like using it, but instead of like looking at something else outside of themselves, they're like using that magnifying glass to look at themselves, like what they need to change. Like, what are you doing wrong? You know, because it's not always about the other person. Sometimes it's other people are our mirrors too. So sometimes we'll learn from another person what they do wrong, and it bothers us, and then we're like, wait a minute, don't I do that too? And it's like causes this thing effect where you're like, oh, I gotta work on myself. But not just that, you know, whatever situation you went through in love, it's causing you to have a lot of introspection at this point in time. Okay. Like I said, with the I'm sorry, I forgot what this card is now, what it's called. Yeah, there's something here to do with some kind of legality, something with the court, or possibly religion. Like maybe you're taking some time to go to church, read your Bible, stuff like that. Because I do see with this card is kind of more to do with religion more than like just like standard spirituality. It has a lot to do with court and like some kind of legal stuff going on here. You know what I just got? I also got that you might be investigating someone or something that happened in the past. Like you're doing your research about something that happened here. It could be that you caught someone lying, or, you know, doing something behind your back. You caught someone being dishonest. And now you're kind of taking a pause and like, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to disconnect myself from this relationship, whatever the situation is, and I'm going to really try to investigate and see what went wrong here. I feel like you weren't expecting this ending, or it's not an ending, if you are within this relationship still, it's like something where you need to investigate or get advice from someone that's like a higher ranking than you. I do see something about getting therapy as well. Take what resonates. I am seeing someone going to like a love advisor or a life coach, or someone in the church, like a priest, or going to like the pastor or the pastor's wife, or somebody where they can give advice about a situation, possibly about a marriage, because it's something here that's not working out. Because you're needing to take a pause and disconnect, which that tells me that something here is off. Your red flag, like you're seeing red flags. Also, because I'm seeing a lot of like red, or like I'm also seeing like the eyes. It's something about spying, or about someone investigating and looking into someone's past, or looking into what the person is doing, because you've been lied to with this page of wands in the reverse. Interesting. Ooh, Lord. Are that the devil? So with the devil, there's something here about addictions or codependency. Could be, take what resonates, could be you're trying to release someone that was toxic in your life, or you know, you're divorcing someone that was toxic. It could be that you have old habits that you're releasing, like maybe you're trying to not go out to the club anymore, you're trying not to drink anymore, you're trying not to smoke weed anymore, or something like that. It's releasing some kind of old habits that was keeping you down and depressed. It's like a cleansing time in your life right now as far as love and relationships. Let's get a what's the vibe card here. I know it's getting dark, but I'm going to continue with the reading. Ooh, Lord, chained. So this is like the devil card in this oracle. So the fact that we got that twice, there's definitely some kind of addiction here that needs to be let go of. And I think that's what this meditative state is. It's letting go of someone that maybe this person is, take what resonates. It could be that you have something that is tying you, holding you back. It could be this relationship, the person, they're toxic. The relationship's a roller coaster. It has a lot of ups and downs. It's just a toxic relationship overall. It could be you're trying to release it, or it could be that whoever you're dealing with has these issues. Chained, codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down. Wow. I'm just surprised that we got it twice. Someone lied here. Someone's lying. We also got cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. Interesting. I wonder if like that's because you're ready to have someone new or meet some new people. I'm also seeing something about you needing to be careful about, oh my god, you know what I just got? Take what resonates. I got that someone's trying to like not have sex, like going into a period of celibacy is what I'm getting to. Take what resonates. Because now that I'm seeing cuffing season and addictions together, it's like someone that couldn't stop dating, like kind of like Tinder, or like, you know how people like, it becomes kind of like an addiction to like be scrolling and like dating people online within the apps. It becomes an addiction, because that's why sometimes it's hard to kind of settle down with one person, because they're like, oh, the grass is always greener on the other side. And it's like, what the heck, dude? I was just getting to know this person and getting close to them, and now it's like they just ghosted you. It's like a common thing in this day and age with dating. It's really sad, but it's what's happening. Let me see what advice we can get here for you. What advice can we get for Gemini for love? Spirit. Religious factors. Your life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. There's something about needing to change your religious point of view. Maybe you need to get into something more spiritual than religious, is what I'm getting. We did get children. Your love life is being affected by children. Let's get a lover's oracle here. Be aware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So that's funny, because that's something that I was talking about earlier, how, you know, sometimes we see negative traits in others, but really we have it within ourselves as well, and it's something that we need to work on. So definitely work on that, is what I'm getting as far as your advice. But there is some kind of addiction or something here where we're needing to let that go so we can move on and actually be able to usher in a relationship here with your soulmate. So I think you're going down a good path as far as like the Hermit and everything, and taking that time away, because there is things here that need to be released. Okay, let's look at the career and finance section. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, Gemini, we have, I got that for Taurus, so let's try to cleanse this deck a little bit. For Gemini, what do we have for love? What do we have for career and finance for Gemini? Okay, 6 of Pentacles. I'm sorry you can't see that, it's getting dark, but I'm going to continue the reading. And the 9 of Wands. I feel like you worked really hard to be where you are as far as career. I feel like it hasn't been easy, but you are where you are now, and you do feel empowered because you feel like you you won the place where you're at. Like you're proud of everything you've achieved, is what I'm getting. With the 6 of Pentacles though, I feel like you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing that this is like, if you are a manager or you are in a high ranking position or role at your company, I feel like you are someone that has to give back to people, or kind of help support a team, is what I'm getting. I feel like some people do see you as someone that's not being completely equal. That's interesting what I'm picking up here. I feel like you give a lot though, but I feel like others don't, or this is how you feel. You feel like others don't appreciate everything you do for them as far as the work environment. What else can we get for career and finance? Oh, we did get the Queen of Pentacles. So I am seeing here, like, you're well established for sure in the month of August. Like, you might even be getting some kind of promotion here. I feel like the money's flowing in. This is something very stable that you've been able to fight for. And I see that you're doing well. You are in a position of power with the Queen of Pentacles there. I feel like God is trying to use you to even out the playing field here at this company, because it does seem like there's some kind of inequality here. I feel like Spirit is trying to use you as someone that can usher in some equality here. But as far as money goes, I do see you being very abundant. Okay, so this is really good. We got the Queen of Wands. So this is a lot of passion coming in, a lot of inspiration. I feel like you're gonna be like a catalyst here in this work environment, wherever this is, wherever you're heading towards. If you're not already here at this company, I feel like you're a catalyst for change, a catalyst for, you know, making sure that everyone's treated equally. Wow, this is very nice, Gemini. We do see the Star card as well, and the King of Wands in the bottom of the deck. If you have a boss, they are very supportive of you. Okay, with the Star card, I feel like you're gonna be recognized at work. You're gonna be someone that's looked up upon. People are gonna go to you for advice. People are gonna go to you for help or whatever this is, but I feel like people are gonna admire you. Okay, I think your advice is to continue to play fair and continue to speak truth. I feel like your advice would be to continue this path you're going on, because I do see you being very successful here. All right, let's go ahead and get some cards for your spiritual well-being here. What can Gemini do to grow spiritually? Or what do we need to know about their spiritual self here for Gemini? Alright, flying out of the deck, we did get the Ace of Wands. And we're getting the, sorry, I can't see really good. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's something blocking your connection here. I feel like there has been a lot of miscommunication about what it is to be spiritual or what it is to have a connection with God. I feel like there's some kind of deception here where it affected your relationship with God. There are things that you need to uncover, research that you need to do in order to elevate your consciousness and your spiritual self. With the Ace of Wands, I feel like there is going to be some kind of ushering of a new energy towards you, a new spiritual energy, where it's going to make you go into like this rabbit hole of enlightenment, and really letting go and revealing the secrets, or like revealing information that is gonna help you elevate that, strengthen that connection with God. Okay, because there are some things here that are misconceptions in your mind about what it is to be spiritual or something like that. So, I'm getting a lot of wands here. I feel like you're very intuitive and you have the ability to tap into something higher than yourself as far as spiritual. But I feel like there's a lot of things like blocking it as well. So it's something you have to watch out for. Again, I feel like there's some kind of information that you need, or you need to release some kind of old like conceptions of spirituality or religion here. I feel like you are happiest whenever you are connecting with spirit, with the sun card here and the Four of Wands. I'm sorry you can't see it really good. But I feel like this is when you're happiest, and I feel like your connection with God happens more when you are in a positive state of mind versus, or when you're celebrating or in a happy energy versus you being in an overthinking energy, if that makes any sense. I do see the Two of Cups. I feel like you do have again, you do have a connection with God here. I'm getting something to do with your sun sign, with being a Gemini, with the Two of Cups. Is also two people here. It does represent the Gemini sign as well, or you could say like the Lover's card does, but like, I don't know, I'm getting something to do here with the two sides of it, where you have a side to you that's very positive and very enlightened, and that's kind of like the side of you that helps you achieve that connection and strengthen it, versus another side of you where it's overthinking and kind of negative. So there's something here with your approach. Okay, so take what resonates there. Let's see what else we can get as far as your advice here. For Gemini, what advice do we have for their spiritual self? We got a forgotten promise will be fulfilled. Be patient. I think that you ask God, or, you ask for something and it hasn't came to you yet. Maybe you've asked for your soulmate and you feel like you keep struggling with all these different people or different relationships that haven't worked out, and you're getting really frustrated. It's like, God, why can't I find my person? And I feel like God here is saying, I have your person. I made this person for you. This person is out there. You just have to be in a positive energy and they will come. Or be patient and they you will find this person. So it did also get the stars whisper your destiny, follow their ancient light. So with the stars, follow your I feel like this is just saying connect with your intuition, connect with God, and you'll find all the answers that you need, especially regarding relationships and finding your soulmate. It's calling you to have patience and really continue to strengthen your relationship with God, and you will find your soulmate in no time. I should be doing a series for where is your soulmate, or who is your soulmate, soon. So if you're interested in that reading, make sure to subscribe. But that's all I have for you, Gemini. Have a good night. Bye.